Hey everyone, how's it going and welcome back to my channel. Today we're having another 5-minute manga where I talk about brand new manga series and basically give you my first impressions. It's not a full-length series review, especially since this manga just had its first volume released, I kid you not, yesterday. And I got my copy yesterday. I'm telling you, this was a day one purchase, baby. I am so excited to talk about this manga. And it's a miracle because I'm actually making this video on time. It's great. I love it. So I'm really excited to talk about this manga. It was one of my most anticipated releases for 2025 because it's by a creator that made a manga that I really hold close to my heart. I really loved it. It absolutely took me by surprise. And after I saw that this was another manga being released by this person, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm definitely going to get it. So really excited to talk about this manga today. And if you got this manga as well, feel free to leave your comments below and let me know your thoughts on the first volume of Gene Bride. So Gene Bride is being released by 7 Seas and it is rated older teen, 15 plus. It's very interesting because it is a sci-fi drama. And when do you have Joseph series that are sci-fi dramas? Like, let's be real here. It's a completely different thing that I usually don't see, and I was like, I want to read this. I had to pre-order this because it is done by Hitomi Takano, who absolutely surprised me with her manga My Boy that I read in the recent years. I absolutely loved My Boy so much. I never expected to love this manga as much as I did, and I absolutely love and cherish this manga. It's only 9 volumes. Definitely read it if you like complex relationships. Not romance, but like relationships in general. Like, just read it. It's really good. So when I saw that Hitomi Takano was having another release, I was like, you got me there. Just say Hitomi Takano and I'm gonna buy it. This manga, Gene Bride, first off, this cover is beautiful. Absolutely stunning art. I like how the feeling is kind of like smooth, and it actually is the same texture as My Boy. Now, while the sizes are definitely different, as you could see, the texture of the covers are both the same, and I like to think that it's a nod to the, to the previous release of My Boy. I like the presentation. I like the translation. Translation is really well done. Modern, great feel, and the artwork, very well done. I have no complaints because Hitomi Takano is love her. Gene Bride is about Ichihaya Ichi, who is just fed up with men, I guess, or her experiences with men. She's tired of how they treat her, tired of how they, watch her and like, make comments about her or other women in general, how they treat her, how they view her, how they watch her. And she's just so sick and tired of it. And she ends up encountering a guy named Masaki who was actually in her school way back when. And Masaki's like, you don't remember me? Like, it's me. I was, part of the Gene Bride experiment thing going on. And the Gene Bride thing that they had going in their school was basically where kids, couples would get married because of their like genes, their genetic code. They would get matched up and they would get married in school. So apparently they were a couple. That aspect to Gene Bride hasn't really been the focus in this first volume. It's doing a lot of setting up, in my personal opinion, which is not a bad thing. I mean, this is the first volume of a 4-volume series. So, this is definitely going to set up the whole story, set up the stage. But you really feel the frustration of Ichi herself. She's just tired of being treated a certain way. And there are certain panels in this manga when I was like, wow, like it was really strong. Like, oh, he only saw me. Like, he didn't remember anything about me except for my skirt. And I was like, geez, like that was heavy hitting. And so while not every woman or lady or girl, has gone through the situations that Ichi has gone through in this manga, these are common things that happen to women. These are very absolutely common things, and not every single situation may be relatable to all of us, but these are things that do happen. I can see how this manga might be a little off-putting to some people, I guess, But I'm like, this is reality. Like, this is how people get frustrated and just tired. And I felt the frustration of her through this manga. I really, really did. And honestly, like, I was waiting for the sci-fi element throughout the entire manga. And as it got to the end is where the sci-fi showed up, and then it was over. So if you're expecting more sci-fi in volume 1, you're not going to get much of it because it's really towards the end. And that's it. I'm wondering what's going to happen in the next few volumes. I will definitely be there because I want to know what's going to happen. I want to know what's going to happen to Ichi herself and also to Masaki. They're a very interesting couple and they're very interesting characters. And how Ichi is kind of like drawn to Masaki is also very interesting as well. So their dynamic was very interesting, and just the overall story so far has been really, really mysterious. So do I plan on continuing Jean Bride? Absolutely. I was always going to be there for Hitomi Takano, especially since this series is only 4 volumes long. So, you know, not a very long series. And it seems like it's going to get more complicated and more crazy. So I'm really excited to read more. Anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this video. And if you have any comments, make sure to comment below. I love reading comments, love interacting with all of you. If you haven't already, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and or subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye.